All right, so I just calculated negative I to the 39th power. Let's do this one, okay? 97 divided by 4 is what? Well, 4 goes into 9 2 times, 1 left over. 4 goes into 17 4 times with 1 left over. So you got 24, remainder 1. That's all we care about, right? All we care about is the remainder. Because essentially we went through this pattern 24 times, right? And then as we were trying to go through the 25th time, we stopped here at 1, right? Which means that I to the 97th power is I. So it's 2 times I, and that's it. Okay? Is that still not sunk in? Let me know, I'll do one more. Okay, got it. I'm just going to make one up then. How about I to the... Let's just figure power. Let's make it simple.
72.
Okay, yeah. I have 72 power. All right, 72 divided by 4. Yes, yeah. In case anybody needs to see it again. Okay.
Can we hear you?
Yeah.
So everyone, it can hear me also?
Yes, it can.
Hey guys!
Okay. 7 divided by 4. It goes in there 1 time with 3 left over. 4 goes into 32. 8 times. What's my remainder? 0. When your remainder is 0, you're going to be going through this, right? You go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means that it's going to be 1. All right, hey, if you have a TI 84 like silver plus, you can just put these in your calculator. It'll calculate it for you. Yours does it. Yours doesn't. It might. Is it a plus? Is it a silver edition? It might do it. The yellow ones don't do it. Yeah, you're going to need it today. Yeah. Okay. See if it does it. It depends on the operating system. All right, let's move on. So we're going to go back here. Let's talk about the conjugate. You guys remember what that is? It was from our little supplemental lesson that we did. So what is the conjugate of number 7 there? Huh?
Oh, it's -6.
Of 7. It's -6 minus 4i. All you do is change the sign in the middle. What is the conjugate of 8?
-8.
Oh, negative. Okay.
-2i plus.
Sorry. Yes. It's -2i plus 13. All right, cool? No problems?
Does it matter?
What? But someone gave it to me faster. I'm going to give you mystery.
Mystery concussion.
It broke? It broke?
It would have been funny if it broke against his head.
That is fine. Okay, so now I would like to do number 17 for you. Okay? Cool. We got to go faster. I would love to. Okay? So what is this equal to? It is 8 plus 7i times 8 plus 7i.
And then you do the
And
60.
heads up.
56.
You do the foil thing.
That's fine. So that's 64, right, Bo? Plus 56i. Plus 56i.
Plus 44.
Plus 49i squared. Let's combine like terms. 56i plus 56i is 112i. And this is what? It is, right? Because that's 49 times negative 1. That's going to become 64. Well, let's say that's going to be negative 49, right? So let's go ahead and combine that. What is 64 minus 49? It's 15. And there we go. We have done it.
Yeah.
Okay? Hey, you guys are doing awesome. Let's look at one of these guys. You almost have it. Well, let's go ahead and do number 21. It's the hardest of this one. That is correct. We're going to multiply this by 6 minus 5i over 6 minus 5i.
Multiply.
If we're being asked to simplify this, right, what we're technically being asked to do is to get I out of that denominator, right? To rationalize our denominator. Here, quick complaint. Oh. All right, so. Not really. Just kidding. All right, so what's negative 9 times 6?
3.
Didn't you just 54?
54. Negative 54.
If I equals 1,
No, I equals the square root of
And that's only the third time
Oh,
I've...
yeah, never mind.
All right, so... negative 54. Okay. And then, so I'm just spoiling this thing out, right? This one times this one times this one is going to make 45i, and then negative 6i, and then plus 5i squared. Very nice, very nice. All divided by 36 plus 30i minus 30i minus 25i squared. Just spoiling that thing out. Trying to save a little bit of time. That's right, and then we're going to combine like terms. Simplify this thing. Negative 54. 45i minus 6i is going to be 39i. And that I squared is negative 1, right? So we're going to change that up. Down on the bottom, 36 has nothing to combine with yet. Positive 30i minus 30i is 0. Those are going to go away. And I've got a negative 25 times negative 1. And the 1 dies, right? Okay. Okay. Hey, this right here, right, is, well, what else, Rick? Negative 5, right? So this becomes negative 59 plus 39i, all divided by, this becomes positive 25, the negative 25 times negative 1 becomes positive 25, so that's going to be 61. And we're done. We did it.
So do you put 39i first, or does that not matter?
It actually, the most correct way to write that is with your real component first and the imaginary component last.
Okay,
You want it to be the most correct.
so that imaginary number goes to last.
Yes. All right. Moving right along through this here. TopicDReview. No, I was stupid. Oh, yeah, Lord. I don't know if you were that great. So. Huh? 22 through 24. You're using the quadratic formula, right? You will probably have a complex part of it, right? You're going to express that as I, right? If you wound up with the square root of negative 33 in your answer as you're working through the quadratic formula, you would write that as the square root of 33 I, right? That's all you need to do. Yes, sir.
So like 4 or square root of 4i. That'd be 2i.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Okay. So I don't know if we have time at the end. I'll do one of those. But I really want to get to these systems of equations. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and chosen this one. Number 27 is really nasty. And you'll notice that there is something missing from this review. And that is 3x3 systems of equations. But I've got one. Yeah, and I'm going to show you the calculator approach. That there are 3 variables and 3 equations. That is a system of nonlinear equations. Is what you would call that. A 2x2 is that one. Because there are 2 variables and 2 equations.
Number 27, why is that?
Number 27, why is it nonlinear? One is a parabola and the other one is a line.
That x squared.
Yep, and we're about to beat that right now.
Okay.
So I am going to go ahead and show you the graphic way to do this because it's the easiest way to do it. It's also the most the most efficient way to use it. And if I was given this question on a test that counted for something important, I would definitely use my calculator because I would want to save time for something that maybe I found more challenging. All right? It's a good thing. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take each of these and solve them for y so that I can put them on my handy dandy graphing calculator. Alright? I gotta solve this for y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the 2y over here on the left, and I'm going to move everything else over to the right. So that's going to be 2y equals positive 3i squared plus 49x plus y. I don't know where x is 3. I don't know. Oh, stupid. I keep doing this every day. 3. Alright, now I gotta get rid of the 2, so I'm gonna divide everything by 2, and it's gonna look like this. This is gonna be weird, okay? This is gonna be weird.
Okay.
But you're used to it, because I'm your teacher. Yeah. If you ain't used to weird yet, I don't know where you've been.
What are you missing? Like Celia?
Aww.
My father, he said he was getting cigarettes 7 years ago.
Went out to go get some scratchers.
You're still recording?
I know. I only can make fun of it because it happened to me. So. He didn't go for scratch. He was just like. So. It's okay. I don't know. I have a fantastic stepfather though. He's a farmer now. Now I need to solve this second equation here. I need to solve it for y also, so that I can put it into my calculator, right? X minus 2y minus 2.
Yeah, but he's recording this
So, because that's what I named her.
Yes, he's joking.
Alright, we are going to put this and this into our graphing calculators and graph it. Here's my chance.
Oh, I was waiting for it. Wait,
That's what it's going to look like. You're going to put it in there like that.
Where do you go?
So go ahead and put that in there, guys.
My calculator doesn't do like graph 2 lines.
Yeah, it will. I can take it. Okay, so now we'll hit graph. And that is what it looks like. Now guys, you could eyeball this one, right?
No.
You could. Look, where do these two intersect? Right about here? Where is that? That's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -8. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this has the coordinates -8, -3. If that's not perfectly clear from looking at it, you can also use your calculator to tell you. This is how it works. You're going to hit second, trace, and you're going to find the intersection. So 5. It's going to say, hey, what, are you talking about the blue one? And you're going to be like, yeah, I'm talking about the blue one. Talking about that. Hey, it's like, hey, you talking about the red one? And you're like, yeah, the red one.
Wait, what did you press?
I hit the second trace.
But I want to be traced.
Then you can't tell a lot of things.
What do you press? The intersect?
Your accent is not like,
No.
like I can't tell.
I was trying to talk like a Russian is like
Okay,
this.
now it sounds Russian.
But Brooklyn and Russian is very different.
Can you do your Shrek voice?
Yeah, please do your Shrek voice. I heard it so good. You said it sounds amazing. Do it.
Sounds fun. Like, next, it tells me, well, you want to guess? And I'm like, well, I think it's right around here. So I put my arrow right there. And I'm like, look, okay, that's my guess. And I hit enter. And the computer starts to think about it for a bit. It's still thinking, you are not my friend. What are you doing in my swamp?
What's that one name that was?
I don't know why you did that. Alright, you graph. It's the second time you did that today. You want to go. Okay, that one. Let's go. First curve, yes, that one. Second curve, yes, that one. Yes, I don't care, I'm just gonna put that. There it is, and it tells me -8, -3. I don't know why it had a little hiccup right there.
I noticed -7.99.
That's okay, close to 8. If it does that, assume that we're talking about 8, alright?
I got, and then
So there you go, guys, on your test, okay? If you are going to solve this graphically, I need a picture of this. I need a sketch of this graph where you tell me that the solution is the intersection, okay? If you just put the answer, I cannot give you full credit, okay? The other way to get full credit is to just solve it algebraically. If you solve it algebraically, I will give you full credit for that. If you solve it graphically, you've got to sketch the graph, okay? You have to. Or you have to give me some justification.
How
all right?
accurate is the graph?
It's a sketch. Okay? Alright. Next. What we do in things like that? We got us what we call the 3x3 system of equations. What is your answer? Question. You will have to eventually. It's like what he's going to have to do. It's like solve it for y, right? And then he's going to have to take this y right here. Like what's the one that I was like, well I had like this, and he's going to have to plug it in right there. And then what you was going to have is like a system. It's like not a system, but like you're going to have a quadratic equation where like what you was going to have to do is like use pi quadratic formula or like factoring. Right? Alright, so what we is going to do right now is like what I like to call solving things. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, I'm going to show you like a calculator method because like technology. Well, that's because like that's how I is. I is like gangster, but I is like British too. All right, so first thing I gotta do fix this stupid thing, and then what I want to do is I want all these equations like in like a form so they like saying like x, y, z, like the end of the alphabets equals some number. So this one is not that way. So what I've got to do is put the x there. I'm gonna put the z over, but there's no y, right? So I put like a 0 y there as like my placeholder and stuff like that. And then the z's come over, and it's going to become positive, and then negative. So I've got to do the same thing with like this third one, and I'm going to write it like x plus 3y plus, I ain't got no z's, right? Because it's like I stayed up all night because I'm like, it was like a lit party or something. And so like, I didn't get any z's. So I've got 0 z's. But like that's okay, because I'm like here for a good time, not a long time. So. Alright, so
I'm so confused.
I am confused.
alright, so I gotta set it up like this, okay? It's gotta look like this. So that I can put it in my calculator, okay? I'm gonna make a matrix out of this thing. And that's what I have to put in my calculator. So a matrix is gonna look like this. I'm gonna take the coefficients, right? So this row right here, this is my x row. I'm gonna have a y row, a z row, and then my equals row, right? That's how that's gonna look. So let's set it up, okay? I'm just going to put the coefficients of each thing. So I put a 2, 6, z, 24. Next one is 1. Put attention. 0, 1, -4. Next one, 1. I'm doing the coefficients. 3, 0, 13. This is what I'm going to put in my calculator. Oh, I don't know. Sorry. Thank you. Ooh. Little 8 who's just an until for dum dum. Hey. All right. All right. So, granted, right? If you don't want to do this, if you enjoy solving these algebraically, do it. All right? You'll get full credit for it. If you're going to do this using your calculator, you need to include this right here. This is what you need to show me. You cannot just put the answer. You have to show me that you set it up to put it in your calculator, and then you can give me the answer. All right? So let's put this in our calculators.
Is it 3 by 3?
It is
3 by 4.
3 by 4. So I'm going to go second, and then I'm going to hit this x to the -1 button. That's the matrix button. I'm going to go over to edit. Make sure that it's in, and it is a 3 by 4. If you have a system of 3 equations with 3 variables, it is always going to be 3 by 4. All right?
Yeah.
And I have entered this thing in. The 2, 6, 1, right? So this says, I can read this off to you. The first row says 2x plus 6y plus z equals 24. Right? That's what it is. That's like what it be. It's like, yeah. It's like what it looked like. So,
If it's negative,
You should get British test.
huh?
Do you think British is an entirely different language?
No, but it's hard to speak.
What, you don't speak American?
Oh, you know, Minecraft.
Alright, so, now that I have this set up, does everybody have that set up? Are you following along? Alright, now that it's set up, I am going to go back to my calculator by hitting second mode to quit. And then I'm going to go second, x to the -1 to get back to my matrix menu. I'm going to hit edit. I'm sorry, math. And now I'm going to find the RREF. What it stands for is reduced row echelon form.
what about REF?
What about it? REF will not do the trick. Stop. Good. All right. So I'm going to do RREF, okay? And then,
Where'd you get REF?
okay, I hit second, the matrix, and then I took the red pill. No.
I took the red.
And then I went to RREF right there. All right, but I've already got it there. So now I need to tell it, hey, what am I going to put in reduced row echelon form? Matrix A. So I hit second, matrix, and I tell it, matrix A. I hit enter, and it is in reduced row echelon form. How do I read this? Remember, I told you that's my x column, that's my y column, that's my z column, and that says equals that stuff, right?
Oh.
So then this says x equals -2, right? That's what this one says. This one says y equals 5. This one says z equals -2, and you've done it. It's always going to be wrong.
What you take, right?
If it's in reduced row echelon form, that's how it is. No. If there is another number, it is not in reduced row echelon form. If there is another number, that means that it cannot be solved.
So like if he goes 0, 1, or no, sorry, it's like 1, 2.
Yeah, that means that there's no solution. All right. Yes. I will. All right. So that concludes that. Remember, this review will help you. I'll publish this video right now. So if you want to watch it again and go through it and study, whatever, it's going to be there. All right.
You should make OO.
Merry Christmas, Hanukkah. Stop.